change your ways.
Hi, okay, so here's the second time of filming this video because the first time I had on autofocus and literally all you hear is throughout the whole video. So I decided, hey, let me try without autofocus and I just don't move in and out, you know, which seems to be pretty good. You know, I don't hear any yeah. So today I'll just be doing like, is kind of like, today I'll be doing it's like half everyday look, half when I'm trying to go out and trying to maybe catch a daddy, I'll do this look, you know, to catch a daddy. It never works. I don't got a daddy. I mean, I got a daddy, but I don't got a zaddy. What is Z? No, what's a zaddy? So yeah, this is the look that I do when I'm trying to catch a zaddy. Never works. Maybe I need a new look, you know, I don't know. Yeah, let's get started. So first, we're gonna start off with primer. I always use the and this is not because it's my own primer, but yeah, I always start off with the Hangover what's his face? I'm doing this like I have autofocus on. I don't have autofocus on. I always start off with a Hangover primer. I'm gonna list everything in the description box below, so if I don't mention something, it's because it's in the description box. Y'all should read it. It's really good. Reading is fundamental. Or something like that. Yeah, so I always use this to prime because it's my only primer. Don't judge me. You know, I don't got money like that. I love it though because I bought this to go with my Fenty primer, my Fenty foundation, because I don't hate it. I just don't like the Fenty primer because when I used it, the first time I used the primer, I didn't use it with Fenty and it made my foundation slip and slide. So I bought the Hangover one because it has the same consistency and everything, but it works for most foundations, so it works for everything and I like it better. And I think it's slightly cheaper, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I used that primer and then I have really been sleeping on this foundation. It's the NYX. Sorry, I'm gonna be looking in another mirror, but I'm not facing my usual desk mirror, so I can't look it. But I'm using the NYX Total Control Drops, which is I'm almost done with. Not because I use them a lot, because I dropped them before. But I'm using these. I really was sleeping on these. Like, for a while, all I was using was my Fenty, and but I have like a really love and hate relationship with Fenty because sometimes I feel like it works, sometimes I feel like it doesn't work. So I have a really love and hate relationship with it. I love the way it makes my skin look. Like I love the finish and everything, but also since the coloring is so. I know, I love the color. Look, don't come for me, okay? But like, since, you know, they oxidize, my color is 420, and then it'll oxidize to like my actual skin color. But sometimes I feel like it doesn't oxidize, and so I gotta like be weary that, you know, my foundation will be too light. So I've had a problem with that. And then sorry, I'm rambling, but I decided to try the NYX Total Control Drops because I've had them forever and I usually just mix them with other stuff. But I tried it by itself and I was like, damn, my foundation looks really good. So I'm kind of on this and I want to go buy some more since I dropped it and all of it came out, you know. Yeah, I really love that. Okay, I totally did my makeup in the wrong order. I usually put on my Tarte Shape Tape first because it's lighter than I want it to be, obviously, because it's Tarte. And they like to cause problems, but it's lighter than I want it to be, so I usually put it on under my foundation, then put on my foundation so it kind of like matches out, and then put a little bit more of a different one on, but we can just put on top, so. Yep. And then I usually, sometimes I do with a damp one, sometimes I do with a dry one. I'm doing the dry one right now because I can't be bothered to go and wet it. Yeah, I know, I'm lazy, I don't care. Y'all could come and do it, you know, if you got such a gripe with it. And I'm not gonna lie, when I pat it in with my sponge, I don't do the best blending. I don't care, because I always go over it with the brush that I use to do my foundation, just so the edges are not harsh. Because I hate when I see like the concealer and it's very obviously like, you got, you know, when you see sometimes when it just has that really harsh line and then it's like your foundation and then very obviously your concealer and then, you know, your foundation is like right here. I hate it. I hate it so much. You know, so I like to go back over with my foundation brush just to kind of get those edges to be softer. And I don't think it really takes anything from the brightness, you know. Yeah, it's just a way to kind of fix it up. I'm gonna set my under eye, which I do every time. I do it every time I do my makeup, even though I don't really think I need to set my under eye, because that's like the one thing that never is oily. But maybe it's because I always set it. I don't even remember what my under eye makeup would look like with me not setting it. And when I set it, I use the Coty Airspun, and I mix it with like black opal. This is the orange black opal or black radiance, because I just feel like the Coty Airspun, like, even though it kind of has a pink tinge to it, I think it's still just a little bit too ghosty for me, you know. Just a little too ghosty, you know. Like I already gotta watch out for flashback just in everyday life. I feel like this just really heightens it. I gotta be careful. So I use that, and when I set, I don't really set to like make sure that my under eyes don't crease. It's more of a, I'm gonna set this so my eye makeup doesn't get everywhere. Okay. And like I said, any products that I'm not saying out loud, they're all just gonna be listed in the description box, so just make sure that you read it and you'll find out everything. Gonna move on to my eye makeup. It's gonna be really basic today because I love to be basic. Okay, gotta move y'all closer, you know, so we can get real personal with each other. So I'm using the Morphe 350 palette, which is like the only Morphe palette that I own, only Morphe product that I own. Oh my gosh, I got scared. I thought I did not blend in that concealer, and then I just remembered this powder. Whew, that scared me, like, for real. Okay, so, oh gosh, I'm not paying attention. So I just kind of take, to start off, I take a brown, any brown, as long as it's a light brown, just to kind of neutralize, I guess. I don't really know. I always kind of take brown. Why am I not, you know, I just realized I'm not talking about, let me talk about my life while I'm doing this. So, you know, yeah, we're in 2018. How has your 2018 been? Mine has been pretty good to me. I'm not gonna lie, you know. I started being a little healthier. You know, I've been going, you don't know this, but I've been going to the gym. Got a gym membership, and I've actually been using it. You know, I used to be really insecure about the gym, so I never wanted to go. It was just a scary thing to me. So I never really wanted to go unless it was with someone. And I've realized that if I go with someone, I'm not gonna work out. Like, you know, I'm gonna go on the treadmill and I'm gonna walk at the pace of 2 with an incline of none, and I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna burn nothing. So it's just better for me to go to the gym by myself, because I can only focus on myself then. But I've been going to the gym more, and I don't know if I can really see any weight loss. Like, the scale is a damn lie. It's not saying I lost anything. But I kind of feel like I have, and I don't know, my mom keep hyping me up. She's like, oh Maya, I see your stomach getting smaller. Oh, your butt getting big. I'm like, sis, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want to hype me up. You don't want to hype me up because you don't know what's going to come. You know? But yeah, I've been trying to get my health back, you know, not back. I'm trying to start it. I'm trying to just be better with my body. And half of it is because, you know, health is important, of course. But also, I'm going on a trip, and I'm going on 2 trips this year. I'm going to Africa in May for 2 weeks. And then I'm coming back for a while, and then I'm going to Korea in, what is that, August? And I'm staying for like a month, 27 days a month. And I want to look good. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you always want to look good when you go on vacation. I'm just trying to go and enjoy my time. Anyway, so I'm going to Korea. I'm going to Africa. I'm super excited. I've never been to Africa like most people, like most black people. You know, we don't even know where we come from because we were stolen. We were stolen. So I think I'm going with my grandmother. And I think, like, you know, she wants to go because she wants to go, obviously. But she's been taking, like, she got a bunch, and I mean a bunch. Like, we've taken 3 or 4 now, of those DNA kits. And, like, of course we knew we were from Africa. Like, everyone is from Africa, but obviously. But I think it really kind of put her in touch with, like, what she really is. And so she just kind of wanted to take a trip there, you know, experience what we're never gonna be able to experience because of stuff. So I think she just kind of wanted to experience, and she wanted to experience it with her grandchildren. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm super excited though. I can't wait to go. So I'm super excited for Africa, obviously, and then I'm super excited for Korea. I've been wanting to go to Korea for like 2 years, 2 or 3 years. I've been studying Korean for about 2.5 years. I'm okay at it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the best. Mostly because I don't study. I'm not that great of a self-studier. And I've been taking classes. Like, the school that I go to, we have Korean in our school, so I take classes there. And I was doing really good, actually. Like, out of all the languages I've studied, Korean might be the easiest one that I've learned, and like, I can actually have a conversation. I feel confident in it. In school, I'm taking Korean, and I was doing 1 and 2, and I did that, you know, right after each other. I did 1, finished 1, did 2. And then my school decided that my class, which was basically the only Korean class at the time, was not enough for them to make a 103. So we had to wait a whole semester and a half or whatever for them to feel like there was enough students in the Korean curriculum program for them to continue it. So I had to wait. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was waiting, I was not studying. I mean, I would study every few days for like a month, 1 month, and then I would stop just because you just don't think about it. But I'm in the class again, and I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I definitely need to practice more. Like, when I was in 101 and 102, I felt, probably wasn't sure true, but I felt like I was one of the best Korean speakers in the class. Not speakers, but like, I just knew the most, you know. I just knew the most. But since that break, like, a bunch of new Korean students have come, and there are people in the class that are better than me now, and it hurts. It does hurt. But I'm just trying, honestly, like, them being so good at it is making me want to practice more. So, because I'm hella competitive, and so I want to be the best again. So it's making me want to practice more so I can get better. And then, of course, because I'm going, I don't want to be there not knowing how to speak the language or do anything, especially since I'm going to be there for a freaking month. Like, that'd be so scary to be there for a month. Like, yeah, I'm going with my friends and stuff, but that'd be still, you know. I don't think I would ever visit a country without knowing the language a little bit. Like, even when we go to Africa, I think we're going to, like, a French speaking part of Africa. And I've taken French. I don't remember a lot of it, but I remember enough to kind of get me by, at least, you know. So I'm not going in there completely unknown too. So I finished my eyes, and I hate letting like the bake for too long, because like I said, I hate the powder. I hate it so much. So the moment I finish my eye makeup, I try and get the powder off as much as I can just from the brush, because I know, you know, those YouTubers, they like to make it look like that powder just be coming off, but it's like, no, you gotta fight with it sometimes. You gotta beat it sometimes just to get it off, especially if it's been sitting there for a while. So I gotta get it off, and then I'm gonna do my eyeliner. But I'm gonna do my eyeliner, and then I'm gonna do my eyebrows, but I'm gonna do that off camera because it might take me a while, because I'm trash at eyebrows. So just, yeah. Okay, so I've done my eyebrows, done my eyeliner. Please don't come for my eyebrows. I know they're bad. I'm not good at doing my eyebrows. Never have been. Never will be. I like them bushy and bold. I don't know. You know, I never used to do my eyebrows until I started getting heavier into like my makeup looks. Like if you check my Instagram, you know, a lot of like a good amount of my looks are like really like super intense. And I realized, I'm like, damn, it looked kind of weird when you got like this really intense eyeshadow on, but then you got like no brows. So I started doing my eyebrows just so they can all blend in. So I'm still not really good at it, and I don't like to clean them up because, sorry, I don't like to clean them up because I'm lazy. I'm not gonna lie. But that's all done. Now we're gonna try this blush. I always use this blush. I don't have any other blush. I have this blush, and then I have another that's like just like this one in the same brand. I wear blush pretty much every day, even when I'm not wearing like a full face, just because I love blush. I love it. When I found out what blush was, you know, I was smitten with it. I loved it. It was my baby. It was my girl. It was my girl. Yeah, sometimes I go a little crazy with the blush, I'm not gonna lie. But I wear blush every day. And when I first got into blush, it was like really bad, because I would put on a shit ton of blush. Like now I just kind of I try not to put too much because I don't want to get a cloud. But when I first got into it, it was scary. Like you would have been like, Pennywise, is that you? Which it was, you know. Pennywise is an aesthetic for some people, not for me. But as you see, I'm putting blush everywhere. I love blush so much. In my head, it's like, okay, yeah, I won't put too much blush on my cheeks, so I'm gonna just overcompensate with the cheeks by putting it all over my face. I don't even remember what I'm talking about, but don't matter. It's okay. We live in life. I'm sorry. I'm a mess. I'm a wreck. Let's move on to highlighter, shall we? Yeah. So I always use the Fenty Beauty highlighter. Always use it. Love it. But I don't like put it all over my face. Love Fenty. Don't love it that much. I just take a little bit from, what is this? Moscow Mule. The highlighter part, not the blush part. I rarely ever use the blush part. And if I do, ooh, baby girl. You know what? I forgot to put on my finishing powder. So I put that on. And now we're on to highlighter, which I love, man. I love the summer because that's when the highlighter is really popping. Like, the highlighter is out, it's ready to play. No one can tell it nothing. Yeah, I don't use too much of the Fenty though. Always put on the Fenty first, and then I go for the Anastasia and Nicole Guerrero collab. This was like the first high-end makeup product that I ever bought, and it's still one of my favorites. I mean, I feel like it has like a lot of pink undertones, which is cute, but I don't need that. I don't need all that pink. Just kidding, yes I do. I always put one more highlighter on one side of my face and I do the other. Don't do it on purpose. It just happens. I let it rock, because by the end of the day, it's gonna be all over my face anyway. So I get lost. I always forget my makeup routine. Like I never remember what to do in what order. I do it almost every day, and I still forget like the order of my makeup. We whipping. Okay, I'm sorry. That was nasty. That was nasty. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the final look. It's pretty basic, I'm not gonna lie. This is like a everyday, not everyday. I'm just chilling. I'm trying to not make it look like I did too much, even though I really did too much. Excuse the hair. You know, I've had this in for about a month now, so it's a little rough. But yeah, this is the finished look. Thanks for watching. All the products are down below in the description bar. And if you like the video, give it a like and subscribe. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.